now we get to see Buckle Boys and Full 11 also looking at this fight.
Yeah, no, I love that actually. This is probably the sort of second best staging ground as we do see Crazy Thieves going in. Drone does get eliminated. Let's have a listen in with Crazy Thieves.
Never keep behind him, okay? I'm dead. Stay slow. Yeah, I'm dead. Right, walking for the wall. Cut them. Yeah, so on top rock. Cut them. Oh my gosh, no one.
Close squeak.
One taping you.
And then, get the kills.
On your bottom, bully.
Oh, that takes a rough start. It's all good.
Time because they're seeing the chaos happening right in front of them. The skies are congested with all these crypto drones too. EMP 4 days. The choke fight starts happening between Rock and JD Gaming, and Nice Guys may get involved here right behind them. That's not very nice of them here, but that's something that they want to pick up some of these points as JD Gaming now move in, floating, who isn't popping off, wipes out Rock Esports. Nice Guys are the next to get eliminated here. JDG not giving an opportunity for any of these squads to open up strong before sliding in, floating. A wonderful story of this player. One of my favorite players to watch, honestly, in his journey in the ALGS from New Orleans here and how we were able to see him do with Turcoholics as he's going to be able to find another one. It's going to be the EMP now coming down. Team Vision looking to follow up immediately afterwards. You talk about the portal play. It's a staying on the high ground together with the altar and with an R9 and Kraber in Carter's hand. Another crack comes in, followed up by the last knock, and they're going to be your game one winners, Team Vision. They're trying to fight for some space into rotating from that coastal side. Looking at the fact that Team Vision not only secured the 12 extra points for getting first place, Vivo haven't left them alone. I just have to say, as the zone's closing in, this fight hasn't been done. And Sykes wants revenge, is out for blood. And if you want to take that fight, you got to deal with Team Liquid on the other side as Revival fall. Here, Godlike get eliminated in your feed, and this is the fight that we were expecting, the pile-up, because Crazy Thieves now wrap up on the other side of Rock, but Rock do hold the choke. Easily NIP and JD Gaming could harass them, and Liquid are now in their line of sight. They're stuck on the outskirts of zone. They're getting pinged from the left as well. You see drills for drills. There's that snipe, as we were calling it. Curve was going to be the one picking that up with the wingman for free.
Oh my God.
And this looking at them. Again, we saw it in the feed with Curve having that wingman. Rock, Cersei is going to pick up Curve immediately right after I said this. Jen Burden also gets taken out. Bang Bang now is wanting to try to extend here and force it back away from the kickstart.
Oh my God. Somehow doesn't get taken down after that. Dodges it well, but no. There's enemies at both sides of the gate here. And Kurev, unfortunately, scooting a little too low to the ground and will go down to the ring. CRT as well. What did we say? They're always in the smart spot. They're the ones in zone right now, putting the pressure down and doing some damage. Surely this kickstart nets them some kills.
And Rock get eliminated too. They at least did pick up 4 KP in all that chaos, so it was definitely worth it for them, but they do fall in 12th place. You talk about Crazy Thieves, they only got that 1 point now. Team Nemesis are the next to get eliminated. This was a pile-up coming out of Somers University. All these teams that had predicted this zone to shift slightly to that north side, now pulling exactly to what we saw from EMEA over on top of AG Global, who made the rotate over here on the outskirts of where Dinos is also sitting in position. Team Falcons, with how gone though, are also trying to stay alive. They were lacking points in that first match. Walty now gets a beam. Even with a double tap on the alternator, it's a beam and a dream, because now the third party is among us, and Jelly's the last one alive for Huss. Look at this positioning when you have the Gibby available. While there's so many of these teammates now trying to hold that split positioning, as you mentioned, Team Vision looking in 2 different directions as well, looking at Shopify, Sentinels, and JD Gaming right underneath them. JD Gaming finding themselves in quite a pinch. If Team Vision gets overzealous though, they can find themselves getting wrapped up from behind. Shopify, though, fully send it now as an opportunity when this is just game 2. You want to soak up all these points. It's not just about winning. It's about getting the KP. Shopify Rebellion are the next to go out.
To get above that 50-point threshold. The closest to it right now is Team Vision, and they are looking to go even further. They won the first game. Could they do it again here and go back-to-back?
That would be insane. Crazy story is they find Sentinels next. They're farming, but it's only up to Zach. He gets slowed down and he cannot get to cover in time. They shut him down, but a third place finish.
AG Global, they were the fast movers. They got into this bike shed way before everyone else took to the southern part of the zone. It has paid massive dividends, you can see, not in terms of kills, but damn sure in terms of placement points. But now, with purple armor at least, you know, they didn't do so little damage there down to blues. They're gonna run it at dinos.
Oh, Yanya. Oh, that looks a little funky right there. Jay Future just immediately turned on to him, but it's a trade-up from both sides. Even Finezo looking behind him now, fighting through the tree. You won't get those health bars anymore to try to get them once you get out of line of sight. And then you get the reset for free as they scoop up the dub. AG Global coming out of Bonsai. And this team, looking at their rotates, the way that they've been able to step up together, refine that synergy. First place, 7 KP, but
Pretty good effort from them. Pushed them up into 6th spot. Of course, they I think they won their last match day, right? And that put them.
Show inside. I'm scanning them. Bolt in. Picking bottom them. Crack one. I'm picking their Q. I'm fighting. Okay, scanning.
Maggie one! Maggie literally won!
On your back. I got hit by fucking fence, bro.
Just try and get out if you can. There's only one right now. Nice.
Let's go. Oh, man. They died too, bro. Holy fuck.
It's connecting in a way that it needs to for Shopify Rebellion to survive here.
This is the Buckle Boys on the other side of this one, arriving from the north, and Shopify Rebellion should be in prime position to clean this one up comfortably. The real question is, can you actually get away and survive? It's an attempt at a cheeky res, but now Shopify Rebellion will punish and delete. Easy as that. Buckle Boys out in 16th, no placement point for them. Do need to sneak around just to the other side, but Sentinels are also there and waiting. I said I liked the spot from Godlike, but Shopify Rebellion jump right on top of them here.
1v1. Inside of the knockdowns, Zainu's going to get right drilled. He has to use his Void Passage to get back behind the last player. He wins it! But that will be the end of both teams' games. That Maggie ball, by the way, was rattling around in there. And it did a huge amount of damage. Sentinels back on your screen. We saw them at the start of the game, but now they're facing and looking straight into the whites of the eyes of Nemesis.
Remember, Nemesis are one of these teams that are right on the bubble, the cusp of potentially not making EWC, and Sentinel's trying to secure that for them, really. Fund the last remaining player here. Should be able to get a res. It looks like the last remaining player from Nemesis has just dipped. Oh, and you get killed. Okay. Senna gonna survive until now.
Fun's got to go 1v3, 1v2 maybe, as Monsoon will be back up, and Mon does have that PK, but they get nuked behind that wall. That's going to be the end of them. Sentinels obliterated in the final moments. The CRT now under a little bit of pressure themselves, and that's a scary proposition for Team Liquid, because they are closest to Team Liquid. Yanya will actually go and manage to pick up... Excuse me, did Yanya go down? Yanya did go down. He gets pointed back in. They will be able to get the res. CRT now walk up behind that van and that wall. The fences start to go down, and now leaving is difficult. And this was the worry here for Liquid, as Huss will send it onto them. But they manage to hold. They take down Huss.
They managed to hold, and now they just need to try and get that crawl over. But Crazy Thieves will finally fall to AG, and here's the last two. We knew it would happen. It's the two teams who had the building.
It's a 2v1 now. Last player alive is going to be here behind the two knockdown shields. They're going to swing onto it. AG Global cannot hold up the line, and Team Liquid will be your champions of game number 2. That was expertly navigated by them.
I'm gonna get Jin in this corner, by the way. I think. Wait, drill? Can you drill the right corner, bro?
No, I can't, not yet.
They're standing there.
I got fence.
I'm looking for you.
I'm dead. Come on, with me.
150. Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm 100.
Pop gun somehow.
I am.
They're walking in my face.
I'm calling around. I'm dead.
My team, they tried.
I don't know. Break the
They did nothing. I'm walking out. They did it. There's not. Come to me.
Get the fuck.
He's fast. It's one guy.
We got it.
Nice.
Good fucking shit, boys. Good fucking shit.
Oh, the timing on that is I'm sorry.
You're good, boys.
Good fucking shit.
Watson fences where they needed to be. They won that fight without taking too much damage, and a CRT.
But Liquid, though, it puts them right back into the mix. Boy, did they need that one. As we take a look at the overalls, they jump up 11 places into 5th position. But
Rest of the lobby is in front of them. They're in a really good spot here, AG Global. But Team Vision, who we saw make their rotation a little bit earlier on, own the most space in the zone for now. Vaxilon's getting absolutely drilled himself. And that's going to be a finishing touch coming in from Hao, who's looking for the rest of the KP here. One player still alive. It's Sorcerer in that corner, but Hao doesn't want to overextend here and give away a death. Should be able to be rezzed here.
moment, but it's still AG Global holding space as well as Team Vision.
Oh, Peekaboo Zainu, you've got Yanya above you. 1 HP is all that Yanya has. Niazo is healthy and should be good enough to get Jaguares back onto his feet. Koifel trying to get behind the knockdown shield here for Shopify Rebellion. Zap's going to be joining him as well. It's Liquid in this fight. Panic and Zero combining together. Shopify Rebellion will fall, but here comes Falcons now, moving out to clean up these final pieces as AG Global peek over the fence.
Everyone trying to create space with these fences at the moment. AG Global in touch and distance of that match point threshold. They just want to convert these kills. That pushes them that one step closer now as we're into the top 4.
2 more points is all that's required. Now
there you
do
go.
it. 51 points for AG Global, the first team to hit match point as Liquid and Falcons will drop. And surprise, surprise, it's now Team Vision's go. They need 1 single point as Lota jumps up to the high ground and absolutely shreds the team who's up there.
Vision have to win it, and they will! So Vision also cross the match point threshold. There was
Going to be certainly teams looking for Vision and for AG Global. As
that is the age-old question, isn't it? And when you look at the success that both these IGLs have had throughout the season,
playing off the low ground, but they're hiding right behind the Newcastle wall, so they have extra room of cover as Nemesis now move in. They get the follow-up here as Skittles gets the next knock, and that's going to be Huss eliminated. That was very quick here. Well, GK Esports currently also being able to fly overhead over JD Gaming. They're out for blood. Huge Wrecking Ball gets the crack. Floating. Oh my gosh. Is on fire. He is out here to try to make a statement. You see the Newcastle wall slam. Do they overextend on this? Because while you try to take this fight here, but no matter what, Genome, we're still going over to 6 games. And now Rock, also in this conversation, starting to wake up here. He's got the R9 purple mag in hand of Sorcerer before he's going to be able to climb over these crates. They want to capitalize off of this. Crazy Thieves do get eliminated in your feed. Cersei gets a following. Double knock in favor for Cersei, but they're playing so well around the shield and with the ring to their backs. GK get eliminated.
and AG in this nice little cozy underground. Well, actually, they've decided they're safe enough to start moving out and causing trouble for other teams.
And right now, they know that they have to clear their backs against the teams that are fighting at this moment on this side of zone. This is a great call from AG. They have the high ground. They have the high ground advantage. Really, the teams that are on the high ground alongside them are busy focusing on one another. NIP, Vision, and Revival. So AG Global, look at...
No one's going for them right now, though. AG are just having free reign up here. Ninjas in Pajamas are apparently just too happy with their current position to put pressure on Team Vision or AG. They have the opportunity to do both, but they are not. They are letting these match point teams run free. And of course, look, they can't necessarily be sure which team is which, but they have the power to change this and keep this game going.
Wait, but this is a scary situation because then you put yourself here on the low ground. Yanya does find fun, but this fight needs to wrap up even faster. JD Gaming clinging on for dear life as a solo over onto the north side of this zone. AG are looking at this player. You know what to get it on. That is what I was worried about. Naughty, he takes out Yanya. Sentinels are still looking at this fight here too, up by the high ground, while Nizul's the next to go down. There is no way that Naughty almost took out all the members of AG Global right there. They put down the dome on the perfect amount of time, and now they have to scout ahead to make sure that they can get up on the lip of this high ground if it's cleared, as Sentinels are the next to go.
Wow.
AG Global
Biding their time. It's the zip line up that AG managed to take, but as soon as they do, the other team is on them.
It makes you wonder here, you know, are you going to commit to this with NIP looking at them? But now this fight is actually taking their attention. Team Vision, your other match point team are looking to stay alive. Revival get eliminated. They actually managed to do it. Loader cannot clutch it on his own. Last 2 squads, and it's AG Global versus NIP. Can NIP give us more Apex for this regional finals? You see the triple take, and you see the catwall in front of you. They're going to use this to their advantage. They call down the Gibby bubble, and they want to be be able to wrap up around NIP. They have the awareness, but Nizul's now out of the fight, popping a shield bat.
I love this bubble. They take space away from NIP and put a timer on them. The zone's coming in. AG Global gets the bubble down. Can they get this final fight and win?
They know he's going crazy, and NIP, they save the day. We get more Apex. They shut down the opposition. AGG were so close. Could the bubble have been overzealous? Because we did see, unfortunately, the Valk get melted down from AG Global. That was insane. Oh my goodness. As we take a look at the scoreboard, but Rain Day, also you have to imagine, like,
they are so obsessed with this composition, and it's how they've piloted it to success in most of this split. But today, they need to do better than this, Vicky, because currently they are on track not to make it to Paris.
Now you just hear him load in that background before Godlike get eliminated. You talk about missing out on that ticket, but they're taking this slow with Nice Guys getting eliminated. 18 squads now left.
I take it back. We got enough baby comps running. They just turtle up, and JDG can't get a lick on them. They really wanted to go that way. It would be much better, but now that the abilities are used, we do see Team Nemesis deciding to push in. It's a wingman to the face, shoving it right in there. Can Team Nemesis get this last kill here? It's all up to Alb.
Oh my goodness, but now they call out the situation. There's gonna be the 3P and just take off to the skies. It's not worth it if you can get away. Motherload now as more fusees step up to the plate. Floating, being able to get that knock. It's up to Shubi now for JD Gaming. He's literally one shot. No! I mean, it's so hard to come back from that here, Gino, but now the reset comes in as well. Soviet stays alive.
Well, maybe Jayhawk doesn't curse them. Maybe he only has blessings to give out, but it's still a hell of a long way to go there. Team Vision full sending in here towards Dinos, and they take them out. We said it was going to be a hard transition from low ground to high, but they've made it work. Who is going to cut off who? Which pockets will be left for these teams? It looks like AG are just going to try and tank this. I like this, using the mobile shields here. You want to keep your bubble and hopefully another castle wall in the bank here for when they move over this wall. Just tank it, get the shields up, and use your abilities for this. Oh my god, come on. Take that ground. That's such a good position from AG.
The slam down, unless somebody can mark down that this is AGG, a team who's playing to win. The catwall has been brought up before their eyes as NIP slide over to their left.
Oh my god.
They took too much damage from the bombardment. You get a bombardment. You get a bombardment. There are so many gibbies. Every team in this final zone has a gibby. We go next. The curse continues, and Revival are looking to close out the right side of the fence line. Well, NIP shut down AGG's advances back to back.
Oh, it's Kureb, the revelation in this split, who keeps us going one more and also pushes his team 3 points away here. 2 now from match point. Shopify go down. They won't be joining them on match point. 1 more. Still 5 squads left alive in this zone.
Oh, look at the bubble party. Look at the bubble party. All the bubble blowing babies will be beaten senseless at the hands of NIP, it looks like, because they are farming this lobby as they finally get taken out. 51, they make it. 2 squads left, but that was all NIP needed. Crazy Thieves! Jayhawk was on the interview. They heard him, Genome, and they stepped up to the plate to take game number 6.
Okay, we're good. No climb up.
Lay no armor stop forward. Yep, we're chilling, boys. We win this game, bro. It's here, it's here. Somebody.
Give me all, give me all, double give me all.
I'm gonna save on me, save on me, save on me, save on me, save on me. Never mind, it's yeah, it's fine. You get butt for next time.
I'm gonna give you all 10 gloves.
You should.
I'm gonna walk across that early. I think I'm gonna walk across early.
You should. Let's give me one flank. Down that fucking wall.
Walking in. I have to keep myself.
That's fine. Put in me, Jen.
I'm going to heaven.
Okay.
Whole team bouncing. Good.
Above it. I'll do 3 times.
Just keep on crossing.
We're safe on us.
I'm going to you. Save on you, yeah.
Keep on us. Keep on us. Turn the fear up.
Let's go.
Adam, you got the rolling on the right. There's a team on crossing. Canada's landing. Team on crossing. Come on, somebody. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, on us.
Good night.
Take it. Rest.
Yeah,
We win this. We win this.
I'm batting. Bubble. Bubble.
Look at the fuse team. Look at the fuse team, please.
I'm gonna bubble away.
Good. Do it now. Do it now.
Do it.
Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go.
I mean, we literally had the Venn diagram of Gibby Bubbles, and if that didn't help, if the ring...
Clutch. Now, we look at the overall series results here, Vicky, and one team, only one.
Will be feeling exactly the same way. I couldn't have written this Game 7 any better with where this zone's going to be falling to. Now, as we look over towards Team Liquid, it looks like they might be engaging in a fight here.
8 points required for Team Liquid to join the collection on match point. Zero with an angle with the alternator is doing a huge amount of damage. The smokes are going to go in as well. Need your teammates to swing onto this, though. They've got to be careful, however, that they don't take that first knock, because that will be the fight completely swinging back the other way. Revival very much on the back foot in this one, and there is that first knock. Beautiful shots coming in here from Sykes with the RE45.
Themselves onto match point, and then maybe they get eliminated. But yep, you pointed it out, a couple of resets coming through. That's what sometimes happens when there's so many teams in the area. But NIP are there and waiting, but Vane's taken so much damage, NIP will fall and they will not get the chance to win it here.
But is that enough? Has his damage enough to stop JD Gaming getting in? Yes, it is, and now Team Vision sending it onto AG. This is the two teams who are on match point right now, and AG have to hold. JD Gaming with the last down. Will it be AG, or will it be Visions who go down next? Neasel on the Sheila, tries to spray. Jaguares is trying to stick the res through all of the carnage that's going down. Team Vision eliminated. AG Global will survive. Stars there to try and cut off the position they believe is going to be rotated into. Falcons now hitting the Valcol as well. AG Global facing off against them. Jaguares has taken damage, but exchange of damage is strong. Sheila versus Sheila here. Who's stronger? The castle wall just about holding its own, but Falcons will lose one. It's actually Nemesis and Albrelelli who take down Guild. Jaguares will take down another, and Falcons have been eliminated, and AG will survive again. Somehow, they're doing this. Be happier than seeing Zero on Bangalore as well. When you talk about legends that are synonymous with players, Hal, Wraith, Zero, Bangalore. AG Global now under pressure again. Jaguares is down, and maybe the hopes are starting to fade. But if we know anything about these guys in this game, they will not say die. They take down Nemesis and they survive again.
Did Team Liquid get an angle on them, maybe? Have they spotted them is the real question. I think Team Liquid are thinking more about...
Overflow is going to help him here. Pops the shield cell and still survives.
Surely that will be enough. Wham bam, thank you, man. That's going to be AG Global eliminated, and that sends us down to 8 now, as this high ground is being fought for tooth and nail at the moment, but people starting to bombard their way into zone with these Valkyries.
Koiful with a hip fire. Oh my god, a combination of him and Zap is good enough. That Hemlock is hitting, and Koiful
finally get eliminated. They've had quite the journey to find themselves in this position. Dark Veil has segregated these teams at the moment as Liquid looking to rain down hell from their position.
Full 11. Down to just one though. Koiful having to back up here, try and play behind someone else's rampart. That's not going to happen. Shopify Rebellion eliminated, and the door now opens for the swing for Team Liquid to win their second game of the day. Match point confirmed. They will join.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like 5 seconds, 5 seconds in a row.
I'm gonna open everything. Shooting.
Okay, zero to now.
I'm at 80 on catwalk.
They're still above. They're going towards the right. I queued them all. I'm gonna spam Q top right, so they have no abilities, okay? Spam Q top right, so they have no abilities. Yeah, spam Q top right, they have no abilities, guys. They're dropping to no abilities, guys!
I see it!
They're dropping no abilities!
Hold on! Looking fun! One team! One pushing! Dead! Dead!
Good shit, baby. Good shit. Good fucking game, boys. Good fucking shit.
It was just one fight too many for them, one bit of pressure too much for them that crushed their hopes in those final moments.
But it still has got to hurt, especially when you've been so close, and now new teams are joining. Shopify Rebellion with 10 points.
This is what I meant about that armor check. All of a sudden you realize you've got essentially 2 purples and a blue. It's a massive health advantage here for Team Vision, but the health advantage doesn't mean much if you lose the first one. And AG are looking at this as well, and you've got 3 match point teams all converging onto each other, knocks all over the place. That's going to be Sykes down, and Liquid are eliminated by Vision. Carter is down, Bango is down to try and buy time for the reset here.
You remember when you said you didn't think they were going to fight? I didn't think they would either, but all 4 of them getting involved in the scrap. Liquid go down, AG Global, they dance in, they do their job, and then they get the hell out of there.
Spikes! The spikes are going to be enough to take down Team Vision.
I see inside. I'm doing it, bro. Curve, you might be able to... We're just dead.
I'm alive. Straight to swing my shit.
They're fighting, that's a knock.
I'm gonna try and
You
get...
might be able to box res me while it's happening.
I won't have port.
They killed them. That's GD.
I can't shoot the team that is going to...
Do you have port, Nick, or no?
I can't get him. I can't get him.
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
There's a crafter. I don't think you can even get that.
There's nothing on left side. We can go cliff side here, man. I'm going left side.
Wiped from the server.
And then there were 2. NIP still alive, and up to 3 as well. They've got Cole back into the game. Kurev takes some damage. ROC will be eliminated in the meantime. Dinos get absolutely kablamoed by Vayne. That is... Next team in front of NIP is Shopify Rebellion. Flower on the other side of this wall, and Shopify will have to hold. The pressure will come in here on Shopify, and I think you're quite right. Engines and Pajamas actually going to try and take this fight against Flat. They've got the knock. They should be able to clean this one pretty clearly, but now Cole's gone down. All of a sudden, they're going to have to get him back to his feet. Will they be able to? Will Shopify look to overextend? They won't.
More teams in the lobby and teams to shoot the team off of high ground, but they're just not there because Falcons and Nemesis are just focusing on getting into zone themselves as Rebellion now down to 2, trying to survive here, utilizing any sort of shield they can.
Zainu getting rezzed. They do manage to portal out. And I tell you what, NIP are actually going to help them hit. Double 108 coming in from Court. Gil just got a rhinoplasty that he was not expecting. A Shopify Rebellion will fall. NIP have the game in their hands.
Ninjas in Pajamas, who have been dominant all season long, now have the opportunity to not only rip it away from these other teams, but show what they're made of in this potential final match. But, and it is a big but,
in some situations, you'd play for second, I think, if you're Falcons here. They're not going to do that. They are fighting the high ground. The evac goes down. And will they send?
Surely they know. It looks like they know. Oh no, now they're fighting. This is great for NIP.
Two catwalls go down, as does Guild, however. Guild has fallen here for Falcons. Will Nemesis try and take advantage of that? The spray comes in. Alb tries to make a play up onto NIP on the high ground, which now means that they will have to drop NIP into the mixer.
It's a big portal. It's a risky portal. Can anyone get the kills on top of it, though?
Vayne, NIP, champions, and regional finals champions as well.
Don't fall. Whatever you do not fall, guys. Yo, do not fall, Kurev.
You got that.
Throw out to them.
Looking up.
I got cracked. I'm one. I have no medkits. I'm surrendering.
Yeah.
I have portal. We still, when the walls fall, they're all gonna die. I'm gonna run portal. Jumping up! I'm one.
Portal now.
I killed one below us. It's one guy in the knock here.
Yeah, we just jump here. We just jump here, Cole, okay?
Okay. Nice! Let's go, boy! Baby! Good fucking shit! Good fucking shit, boys.
But NIP navigate it perfectly. 19 KP from NIP, who, remember, we're down to a duo.
Visa, it looks like, for Paris, especially from what the Play Apex esports crew is handing out. NIP, bit of a miracle to put him off. And speaking of a miracle, on one side, you've got Elation. On the other side, you probably have Despair. And if you look at the bottom, that is a team that